There we go. So the little bee that was on the miracle was alive. But yeah, I've got to string all this up. You can see there's blooms on the peppers. And this is really taken off. Now this is the hot Hungarian, excuse me, wax pepper. So this is the hot Hungarian. Let me see if I can get you to see it. The hot Hungarian wax pepper. My uncle loves those, and it is really taken off. It's the basil, and it smells so good. Broccoli, the leaves are getting big, but I haven't seen any forms of broccoli in there yet. So yeah, everything's doing good. The onions, I'm going to have to clip the tops off again because they're really getting tall. I've had several of those. Those are really good. And the watermelon's spreading. So everything is doing good. I just have to tie everything up. And that's what I'm going to do now. Looking for lights to put on that fence. And yeah, so everything's doing good. So I'm going to tie all that up, and then when I'm done, I'll show you. Okay, everybody, I'm back. And working like a fool. Let me show you here. I'm sorry if I'm breathing heavy. I probably need my inhaler, but anyway. What I did was, I used the wheelbarrow and moved that tomato over here, that one there. I tied up the tomatoes. Get out of the sun. I tied up the tomatoes. I put more, let's see if we get around this way, you might be able to see better. I put more compost, which is the mushroom, and I put more of the organic wood chips. And so I tied the tomatoes up good. Everything's looking good. Peppers, I've got the yellow bell pepper, green bell pepper, jalapenos, and of course I showed you the wax pepper. So they all got, I don't know if you can see, they all have blooms on them. So they're doing good. Planted my companion plants, which is the marigolds. Got my St. Francis over there, watching over everything. And I trimmed the tops of my onions just so they wouldn't be so tall. And I put some string here for my cucumbers. There was a nail up there from years ago, and I just tied them up so they could grow up. I'm sorry if you can't hear because of that crazy air conditioner. And you can see the squash. Now this is zucchinis, and you can see the blooms. I've got the wood chips and everything. Of course, you've already seen the radishes and the lettuce. The beans are doing amazing. Got the strings tied up. And then what I did was put the other bush cucumber over here because only that dill seems to be growing. So I put the other bush cucumber here so it can climb up there. And then I moved the cantaloupes on top of that bucket so that they'll have room to kind of spread out. And because there's a lot of blooms on there too. I sprayed the inside of that with spray paint, so now I'm going to do the tires and, in the inside of the rooms and everything. I've got to take that off. But all in all, everything is looking really good. Probably won't get down home this year, but, you do. I'm going to trim that up a little bit. And this is the other cantaloupe. It's doing very, very well. My marigolds that I planted there they didn't come up, so that might be a bust. But these, I don't know if you can see, they have a lot of blooms. So I'll probably have to switch that again just to give it more room. So, and then of course my watermelons now. Like I said, you can see we don't have that big of a backyard. Here's the potatoes, doing good. And then here's the watermelon crawling. So if you don't have a lot of space, but you can still do this. So, everything's looking good now. Will it sustain us for a year? Probably not. But at least we have something. So I'm going to go ahead and tape off that thing and spray paint that. And then I bought one more flower that I'm going to plant in Impatiens. And I've spray painted that little pot because I've got a lot of pots. And we're having my aunt's birthday here on Sunday, so straighten up. But I'll catch back up with you in a minute. Well, I got the cilantro planted here with the onions because they're a good companion plant to the onions, and it wasn't spreading where I had it. I had it like in a little vase, so I put it here, let it spread. With the tomatoes, they're also a good companion for the tomatoes. So I got that in there, having a little bit of a party, so we put our party lights up and kind of arranged everything a little bit. But anyway, I got that, so I have 2 more steel containers to do something with. I hear the dove. Like I said, everything's doing good. Those are the watermelons. And everything's doing good. So I just want to show you that I might plant a few more herbs. I've got the, I think that's a lemon thyme and something else over there. So, but yeah, it's looking good. Everything's doing good. Hi everybody. Back. Living life with Donna. My mom moved this. This is a cantaloupe, and it is climbing nice, but you can't have it climbing like that because when the melons start growing, it'll be too heavy. But everything is growing like weeds. I'm getting ready to. I've got to string up the cucumbers. You can see the blooms on the squash, so that's good. And I've been eating the lettuce and the radishes. You see the beans. I still have the string there, so they're doing good. And the garden is just, I mean, you can just see it. I have to trim the tops of the onions again. The kale is out of control. It's doing good. Got the cabbage. Oops, sorry. So the cabbage is doing good. And I only had one of those. Those are the potatoes. I had a lot of these purple cabbages, but I don't know if it's gonna make a cabbage. And it's kind of overcast today, might rain, I don't know. But I've got to tie up the tomatoes. They're doing really good. The carrots are doing really good. Let me see if I can pick one. We ate a couple the other day. Let me see if I can get one out of here. Now they're kind of, some of them were kind of small, and some of them were kind of big. If I can't get, it won't come up. But anyway, if I can get it out of here. Let me see, they're kind of thick. We put them in our salad. Let's see if I can get this one maybe. So you can see the dirt off there. You can see, and they taste just like I mean, they are kind of small, but they're growing. Probably because there's so many, I haven't thinned them out. But they really taste good, and the dog likes them too. So they're doing really, really good. Not as big as we like, but the taste is there. Got a lot of blooms on the tomatoes. You can see the marigolds are doing good. Look, looks like there's a little bee stuck in there. Maybe he might not be alive. Let me see. Oh, no, it was alive. Hang on. Hi everybody, it's Living Life with Donna. How's everybody doing today? It's gotten really hot out again. But anyway, here's my blackberries. I tried to get to them before they kind of ran out into the alley, and as you can see, they're really spreading. So I've got to fix these. I got my gloves. I don't have any twine yet. I haven't been out, so I'm going to use clothespins and see if I can get it up on that, so it starts growing up straight, and we'll have some good, nice blackberries. And so that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm sure you don't want to hear me huffing and puffing, but as soon as I get some of this up, I'll show you. And I've got to pull some prickers, so just give me a minute. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I'm having a hard time breathing out here. And I just saw, I think, a baby rat over there. So I cleaned some of it out, but it's not perfect. But I did get it up on the trellis. And I don't know if you can see over here, there are berries starting to form. Let me see if I can show you. So if you can see them berries, it's hard for me to see again with this glare. But there are berries there. So we're going to have blackberries, so hopefully it'll just grow up on this trellis, and there is some over there by that back fence. So now I'm going to get the hose, and I'm going to get a chair, and I'm going to sit down and water. Are you resting? Are you resting? Did you get a bath last night? And then you were digging holes today in the yard? Yeah. I don't know where my other footage went to, but anyway. This is Living Life with Jen. I hope everybody's doing well today. The watermelons are like exploding. They're really taking off. And I've just watered them a little bit. Potatoes are doing good. I haven't had to water those. And you can see the kale. I just gave a little bit away today because it's so much. Onions. And let me see over here. So much been going on. I planted the cilantro with the onions, so that's doing really good. The onions are doing good. Now the broccoli didn't seem to be doing too good, so I pulled one of them up just to see, because it seems like the leaves are really big, but I'm not getting any heads. Tomatoes are doing wonderful. Look at this basil, and it smells so good. Got my St. Francis. I got the Hungarian wax pepper here. I just gave a bunch to my uncle. I left that one, but they're growing like crazy. I already got a jalapeno. You can see the little jalapenos are already here. They're already on there. Where's it at? You can see it behind there. So they're doing good. These are going to have so many tomatoes when they come in. Really good. The carrots, the kids were over yesterday, and some of them aren't really big, but they're about a finger length, and they're very, very tasty. And then over here, which this lid just fell on top of my cantaloupes. Because it's been really hot, I think we have a heat warning out. These are the zucchini blooms, so they're doing very, very well. And then I just tied up these cucumbers, and then I gave those are the cantaloupes, and there's just a lot of blooms on there, so I'm hoping they're going to do well. Today I just put up this lattice I found in the garage, and I tied it so that the beans, because I haven't had a chance to get to Tractor Supply, so I just got the string there, and hopefully the beans will go right up that. And then of course those are our flowers. And herself, she was digging a hole after I just gave her a bath last night. Lettuce is doing good. The radishes, just fair. They just did fair. Never did get to paint the wagon, but those are the other cukes over there. I got the string tied up, and I was meaning to get to Tractor Supply to get the small cattle panel or trellis or something, but they do have enough room to go. So I don't know if I picked carrots for you guys so you can see them, because I had a thin amount anyway. So let me see if I can get one. See what we got. I don't know how big it's going to be. Oh, not too bad. So, let me see if you can. There. It's not too bad of a size. It's pretty good. It's like the baby carrots you get in the store that are so expensive, so I'll rinse that off and eat that. And good tomato blooms. We got St. Francis over there. We got our companion plants. So everything is doing good. I trimmed everything up. Put more stakes. I put up these party lights that I found. I think I might have showed you at night. I'm not sure if the film took or not, but had those lit up. And then over here is these are more cantaloupes, so I just kind of took it down off that milk crate and just gave it some room because it also has a lot of blooms. So I'm hoping that it'll have room too. Whatever flowers were in there did not go. So marigolds. The potatoes, I just opened up one of the little bags. There's a little trap door there, and it's very moist in there, so I'm not going to water them for a couple days. I'm going to rinse this carrot off. I like to rinse it off really good because I used that organic worm poop, and then I used the, let me take a bite. Very, very good. I'm going to eat the rest of that. Very good. And like I said, I planted the cilantro. That was a lemon thyme, I think. And so those are doing good. Oh. The only thing I have to figure out is when it starts really crawling, I've got to figure somewhere to put it, but you guys can do this. I might film at night, just so you can see the party lights on. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Anybody can do this garden. I've packed a lot of stuff in here, just in buckets and just different stuff, so you can do it too. I don't know, the helicopters, I don't know where he's at, but even flying overhead again. I don't know what for, but who knows. But anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Hopefully tonight. So everybody be safe for the 4th of July. I'll catch you later. I'd everybody like to see the garden at night. I know it's hard to see. Got some camping lights in there, and I got this nice light over here, and I thought it would be nice just to see the garden at night. Sometimes you don't see gardens at night. And that right there is the basil, which is going crazy. So I just wanted you to kind of see the garden at night. If you had a little bit more, I do have a light over there I can turn on. It's like a big light for the yard, but it turned out really nice today. Got our shamrock up there. I don't know if you can see it. And I put up these balloon lights, little balloon lights. We need a few more to put on there. I think they look kind of cool. Sounds like a party going crazy or something. But anyway, we got a band down the way there, and I just thought that looked really nice. We got those, and I'm gonna go turn the big light on for a minute, so they can see. Sometimes that gives. I don't know where the dog's at. She was sleeping in her bucket. I put a blanket in there, and she likes laying in there. A couple of these solar lights are not working. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, there's Murdy's light. We have a light here too, and that might. Here. I don't know if that helps you to see better, but it's the garden at the nighttime. So, and then he had a plant in the watering can, and I transplanted it because it didn't seem like it was doing good, so I transplanted it into like a little bucket thing but yeah, this is what it looks like with our light on. Of course, we have a deck light, we have a porch light too, but the braze is nice, but I just wanted you to see a little bit of it. And I'll be putting these videos together. Cucumber over there is going out of its mind. It's really, really doing good. I don't think you can see in that corner because it's way too dark. But the cucumbers, and there's a cucumber on the other side. Cantaloupes. There's Molly. She likes chasing the lightning bugs. Don't you, Molly? But yeah, it's going. I was going to get some lettuce for that to grow on. I never did finish the wagon. I got too sick. But yeah, so. And I put a few of these fake flowers in here. Just a few little fake flowers but I don't know if you can see, maybe the daytime you can see better. I put a lot more mulch in there. And it is organic mulch. It's not the mulch that has dye in it. There's our little garden lady. We got our St. Francis. Anyway, there's our shamrock. So that's just a little bit of the nighttime garden. So hope you like it.